Get in here, let's talk. Today I'm going to show you how I make these flower appliques that are super cute and you can use to put on different crochet items that you make. And I just want to show you about how I make them. So get in here, let's talk. So to make these flower appliques, it does start with the magic circle, clearly. And you're going to make a magic circle by taking your yarn and placing it between or wrapping it around your first two fingers, excluding your thumb. And then you're going to take your crochet hook, go under the first loop, over the second, and pull up one loop, right? But I go ahead and I start making a double crochet from that. I don't chain up 3 like a lot of people do because I find that it leaves a hole. So I'll just, after I make my first loop, I'll double crochet. I have cats and sometimes I find little cat hairs in my yarn, mind your business. So I double crochet that, boom. And I'm going to now make a total of 9 double crochets inside of the magic circle. So that's how my flower starts. It starts with 9 double crochets inside the magic circle, and I'm just wrapping around, going inside the circle and pulling out my double crochet, wrap around, insert, and wrap around, insert, pull up. I'm a perfectionist, y'all, so when I see little fibers or little hairs on my yarn, I just tend to pull them out, mind your business. But I'm going to wrap up, pull up, boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to get 9 in there. I'm trying to check and see what I got so far. Not 9, so I'm going to keep going, period. Wrap around, pull up, wrap around, pull up, and get this party started. So that's what I'm doing here. And once I have 9 double crochets in the magic circle, then I'll be done and able to close off the circle by pulling the tail to allow the circle to be done. So I'm going to pull that tail. But before I do that, let me make sure I got 9. Okay, I do. And now I'm going to pull that tail to make a circle. And then I'm going to close off the circle. I got off camera here, but I pulled a slip stitch through to close it off. Then I'm going to just tuck those loose strands. And I go ahead and tuck. This is the middle of my flower. And so I'm going to go ahead and tuck. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tuck. And so once I got all my yarn tucked in, I might tie a knot and tuck it some more and just overall get to the point of hiding those tails of the yarn. So once I got my yarn and my tails hidden, I have a cute little flower center here, and I'm ready to add on my petals. So I'm going to select the color that I'm going to use to add on my petals. And then take some yarn and pull it through and attach it to any stitch on the yarn. And then I'm going to chain up 4 any stitch on the middle centerpiece, my little medallion, my little crochet medallion. Chain up 4. Then I'm going to wrap around twice because I'm making a treble crochet, not a double. And then I'm going to chain another 4. And then take that and go into the same loop. All 3 of these stitches were in the same loop. And that forms my petal. Now go over again, do a slip stitch, chain 4. And then wrap around twice, go in that same stitch, do a treble crochet. And then chain 4. Go into that same stitch and attach. So that we are forming petals now. And we're going to do that 9 times. So you know you got it right if you got 9 petals. When you get to the petal where you probably like finished off the medallion, it might look a little funny. So just count. Make sure you have 9 petals, or if anything, start in that first petal you did, but it gets a little tricky, I will tell you, when you get to that first petal. So anyway, I'm just sitting here making petals. It's no big deal. Once I'm done making the petals, baby, then I'll have flowers. I'll have flowers. Or I will at least have one flower, right? Yes. These flowers are so cute, and you can use them to put on your crochet creations. They're just adorable. You can throw them on a hat, on some blankets. I've been making hats lately, so mine have been going on hats. But you can do a whole lot with these, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and like and subscribe and share. Okay, bye.